Well, this is my first government job, and I'm learning an extraordinary amount from being here. It's interesting, I told somebody yesterday that it's a great education, and the truth is I'm getting paid for what I would have paid for right after college if I'd known that I could learn as much as I am now. I think probably the most critical factor in my career has been the forgiveness that my managers were giving me. They allowed me to experiment and actually fail and learn from those failures. The successes are easy, but how it is that you deal with challenges is probably a better lesson. And I think that probably made me a better manager, certainly more patient, more compassionate than I might have otherwise been. So I'm very grateful for the early challenges. It's perfectly natural to be overwhelmed. Any kind of change is very difficult. It's a constant learning experience, and it took me more than 5 months before I could actually sit through a meeting where I understood all the abbreviations without having to look them up. And another couple months before I learned the names of the people. But being patient with yourself is as critical as being patient with others. And so I hope that that is something that will ring true with people who are starting. Again, it's perfectly natural. Try to be a cork instead of trying to swim through everything. Well, the best career advice I ever got, and I quote often, and it's lead with your ears. It doesn't mean that people who are not managers can't learn from that. But it's look for people who actually listen and consider thoughtfully what it is that you've said. And that's as an employee. As an employer, you need to listen and carefully consider everything that you're being told. And don't go forward with notions that are incorrect. Encourage people to treat you with a certain amount of disrespect. I usually get a raised eyebrow when I say that. But if people are so impressed with the title I have that they won't tell me what it is that I need to hear to be more effective, then we all will suffer. So I think candor is the other portion of that. I think probably the most important thing you can do is try mentoring. The greatest compliment that you can give anybody is, could I get your help, or may I have your opinion on this matter? And can you please advise me on what it is that I should do? And I would suggest that you look for mentors not just within the area that you are working, but outside the areas where you're working, so that you can learn about new experiences, so that you can get opinions that aren't going to be flowered or colored by the fact that you're in the same reporting structure. The government really is an amazing calling, I think, for many people, and it's the reason I'm here. I think one person can really make a huge difference. And if you get that kind of encouragement early in your career, if you know that the job you're doing can have a favorable impact on a significant number of people or a significant activity, it will encourage you to get through the storms and the difficulties that you want to inevitably run into while you're trying to grow and develop professionally.